As India celebrates Republic Day 2023 inside Business Africa, we have a special feature on the celebration incorporating interviews with the India High Commissioner to Nigeria in Abuja and the Consul General of India in Lagos, while key stakeholders, including CEOs of Indo-Nigerian conglomerates, speaks on their offerings while congratulating Indian nationals and Indian nation in this special. This is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Hello, a very good day to you and thanks for joining us. My name is Kenneth Odushola Stevenson and this is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Today's edition of the program is quite special. Special in the sense that we are celebrating a nation, probably one of the largest and oldest democracy in the world, India. In 1950, India drafted its own constitution, and on the 26th of January, the constitution was adopted and passed, and which brought about India being a sovereign state and a republic. But prior to that, in the 1947, to be precise, August 15, India obtained independence from the British rule and became a nation on its own. But he had to also do the needful by drafting his own constitution that would make it a sovereign state. And that necessitated that constitution being passed in 1950, 26th of January. So every year since then, India has continued to celebrate this important milestone. On Inside Business Africa today, like you may have heard on the highlight, we're going to be speaking with key stakeholders and also CEOs of major conglomerates that are Indo-Nigerian concerned in Nigeria. Take a listen.
The President's bodyguard, ready to salute their Supreme Commander.
राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक सलामी देंगे राष्ट्रीय सल्यूट मध्य तक
Short span bridge, we have the mobile microwave node and mobile network center of the Corps of Signals led by Major Muhammad Asif Ahmed of 2 Army Headquarter Signal Regiment. Kind of fly past because the visibility here is clearing up a bit. The marching contingent of the Indian Air Force just behind the Air Force Band, comprising 144 air warriors and 4 officers led by squadron leader Sindhu Reddy.
आंध्र प्रदेश की झांकी के बाद सलामी मंच की ओर
में देखने को मिल रहा है। झांकी के दूसरे हिस्से में 24 घंटे सौर ऊर्जा से चलने वाले देश के पहले गांव मोडेरा को दिखाया गया है।
Showcasing the rich potential for tourism in the fields of adventure, sport, ecology, culture, religion, history and archaeology, Arunachal is known as the land of the rising sun. At home and abroad, who take pride in their constitution, the recognition of their country as the world's largest democracy. It is yet another opportunity to fly the tricolour at home and take pride in all things Indian. The Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, acknowledging the greetings of the people who are assembled here as he moves forward, greeting them on the 74th Republic Day parade.
सीधे सपाट रास्तों में मोड़ कभी कभी बदलाव की धुरी बन जाते हैं। देश और व्यक्ति की यात्रा में सही मार्ग का चयन भविष्य तय कर देता है। हमें गर्व है कि हमने वक्त की उंगली को थामा है। अब विकास पथ ही कर्तव्य पथ है। गणतंत्र दिवस की अनेक शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद।
Political relationship, people-to-people contact, commercial relationship, trade and economic cooperation, everything has been fantastic and it has been growing stronger. Capacity building is another strong forte of India. In 1964, we started something called as the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation, through which our concept, because we also got independence in 1947 and we needed assistance from outside in terms of our development. Today, India is the 5th largest economy in the world. We are the major producers of various items from milk to pulses to various things. So our contribution towards world economy has also grown, all owing to the past 75 years of continuous work by our governments, successive governments and the current government, which has made ease of doing business in India much more easier. We still have work to do, I agree, but we have come a long way from a country which used to get food from outside. Now we have food security, not only food security for our own citizens, but we are also in a position to export food. So right from beginning, it was decided by my government that we will go in for shared growth and shared prosperity, which is the basic concept under which the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation was started. And under that technical and economic cooperation, we have been providing full scholarship for many countries, including Nigeria. And I'm very happy to say that thousands of Nigerian friends have actually benefited out of this particular iTech in skill development. We provide about 500 scholarships on an annual basis. Some on the civilian side, more than 50% on the civilian side, and some on the military side also. So skill development and capacity building has been a strong forte between our two countries, in addition to the good relationship that we have on the political side, cultural side, people-to-people side, and commercial side.
Nigeria and India are great business partners. I am happy to note that the cumulative investment of India is to the tune of $20 billion in Nigeria. And $20 billion is not by a state, it is by individual businessmen, by business conglomerate. And they have been providing a very strong employment to Nigerian people also. Sometimes it is said that the Indian companies are the second largest employer of Nigerian people after the federal government. I would like to say that I have been here for last 5 months, and during that period I have witnessed a genuine interest among Nigerian businessmen and among Indian businessmen about the business between these two countries. In this short time, I have witnessed the pharma exhibition where more than 80 companies have participated in that, and it was supported by Government of India also.
I think Nigeria has grown quite a lot As you know, Nigeria was an import country where people were importing 100% from outside, and slowly they changed to industries and realized that the local job creation is going to be very important. I think Nigeria has grown, we have grown. In fact, I've been almost 5 decades in Nigeria. I spent most of the youth time here in Nigeria, and I'm very proud of this country. I grow, we are putting more and more industries, we are employing a number of people, but it's not only us. I see the growth in number of other outfit of Indians. And if you look at investment, if you look at the trade relationship now, India has a relationship of 5.7 billion plus technology. If you see technology to refinery, Dangote refinery and some other area, there are a number of cooperation that we think that India and Nigerian relationship has grown to the great extent. And I think we will continue to grow. I see we are getting more technology from India, and because we have similarities. India and Nigeria has a lot of similarities. In that similarities, we see that we are able to have impact together. And we will continue. We'll continue our cooperation. We are going to reinvest more and more money. But we are also looking from the angle of government policy. Now, government policy says that export, okay. Now, export can only be viable when you have local raw material, 100% local raw material, and you're employing local raw material, local cash, everything is local. And then you export. So you are earning foreign exchange net, not that input coming from outside into your industries and do. So we feel that yes, our exports is there. We are doing recycling here. We have 3 plants recycling, and we do almost 12,000 tons of recycling. Now this is all local. Remember, it is all local. We do also malt extract. It's 100% local, raw material being utilized. It's from sorghum from north. A lot of farmers are employed, and we are looking into farming ourselves. And there's a good development I see. Number of companies coming into farming. Ultimately, if the food is enough and there's enough raw material for sustainability of a long-term industry, we will see more and more industries. We are buying almost 40,000 tons of sorghum. We are now going into maize. We are going into some other area where I think the contribution towards growth of industry will be quite a lot. And you can make a lot of food locally. We make biscuits. We are making 100% local biscuits. And I think that helps preserving or conserving foreign exchange. It helps in the growth of job, and it is a great thing to have. We are still looking more industries like metal industries, some other industries, where we are going to do local, local, local. We underline local because we want to emphasize on the local. That is what is going to help Nigeria in the long term. That's my belief.
I'm the MD of Securities Insurance Brokers. Based on my business, the input or the business relationship between Nigeria and India can be fostered is we bring in technical expertise from India in terms of insurance. In terms of insurance, India is much mature market compared to Nigeria. So we try to bring in products, ideas from India and try to market it to this, our local market here. And also what we are doing as securities insurance brokers is basically we are safeguarding the risks of business in Nigeria. So if you are a business owner and you have a risk of maybe having a hazard of fire, flood, theft in your company, in your house, in your property, in your premises, we as insurance industry, we cover that risk. So that helps the businesses not to collapse after an unfortunate incident. That's what we do. My message is simple. Congratulations, Congratulations, congratulations.
These are very sophisticated, short-term courses fully funded by the government of India. India also offers very attractive and very cost-affordable medical treatment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting time in the history of India. The period from 2022 to 2047 has been termed as Amrit Kal, the auspicious period, as India completes 100 years of independence in 2047. India wishes to take development to the next level from the basic needs of roti, kapra or makan, that is, food, clothes and shelter. We need to connect every village with roads, every family to have a bank account, every eligible person having a health card, and every household to have cooking gas connection. Today, India is the 5th largest economy in the world, and we are trying to reach $5 trillion economy. Thank you. How are we going to achieve this dream to make ourselves a self-sufficient country with ease of doing business and having the best quality of life in 2047? It would require momentous efforts from all of us. Every sector of the economy has to pitch in to increase productivity and generation of employment for all. As you know, India is the 3rd largest ecosystem of startups with 65 unicorns. Number of startups in the country had increased from 452 in 2016 to more than 84,000 in 2022.
I am indeed delighted to join your very distinguished guests and dignitaries and other members of the diplomatic corps to celebrate India's Republic Day, which is a celebration held to mark the day that India became a republic and its constitution came into force. The significance of this day is not lost on us as Nigerians, as we walked the same path to freedom and eventually became a republic. Even though our paths to being independent and self-governing may differ, we share a similar story of perseverance, struggle, and triumph. On the 25th day of January 1950, India began the journey to create a new nation that ensured a better life for its people and pursuing policies to place the country, India, on the global map for innovation, research, and technology advancements. I want to thank and appreciate the Consul General for appreciating the modest efforts which we are making in Edo to invest in our people. This milestone celebration, we join in commemorating this day and look forward to more beneficial relations that would engender inclusive growth and progress. I see you are marking your 74th anniversary. Next year is going to be the 75th anniversary, which is going to be quite significant. And I pray and hope that I will be here to celebrate with you. On behalf of the government and people of Edo State and Nigeria, I congratulate our friends in India and wish you even more glorious and impactful years ahead. Happy celebrations and congratulations.
So to the friendship of India and Nigeria, to the friendship of India and Nigeria.
Indians have been here over the last 70 years or more in manufacturing, in industry, in education, but more recently in technology. The future of the world is technology, and we see a huge scope for collaboration between between India and Nigeria. We see scope in the areas of education, making sure that more of our younger Nigerians are exposed to the discipline, to the mindset that fosters innovation, particularly in the area of technology. So there's so much that we can learn from them. Well, for us, we are very glad that we have, Indians in Nigeria, because as you can tell, they share certain attributes like Nigerians. They're very enterprising, they're highly mobile, and we just hope that we continue to enjoy this very, very close relationship with the Indian government and Indian citizens. We want to thank the Consul General because he's been quite dynamic. He's been here 1 year, and see how he's pulling Nigerians together to understand what opportunities India can offer us as businesses, as state governments, and as communities.
It's been an awesome presentation presenting this special edition of Inside Business Africa, talking precisely about Indian Republic Day 2023. And you heard it from some of the stakeholders, from the High Commissioner, from India to Nigeria, and also from the Consul General, from the CEO of Sona Group of Industry, and many of these professionals, and also business and entrepreneurs that have been speaking on the Indo-Nigeria relationship, and also which date back to so many years. And to be precise, in the last couple decades, Indian investments in Nigeria has gone beyond $19 billion, and is still going on. And therefore, Indo-Nigeria relationship can only go stronger. And don't forget, in the coming G20 meeting holding in India, Nigeria has been invited. We'll keep you updated on these particular milestones and also this important information. It's been Kenneth Odushola Stevenson presenting Inside Business Africa. Thank you again for watching, and congratulations to all the Indian nationals and Indian nation on the celebration of the Republic Day 2023. Thanks for watching.